controversial memorial plaque that was erected in the town of Jasenovac is finally being removed. The plaque commemorated 11 men who gave their lives fighting in Croatia's War of Independence. However, it also contained an Ustasha fascist salute. Jasenovac was the site of a former Ustasha concentration camp in which tens of thousands of Serbs, Jews and Roma were killed during the Second World War. Since the beginning of last week's Bled Strategic Forum, the Slovenian government has been waging a diplomatic offensive against Croatia over its refusal to implement the arbitration ruling concerning the two countries' border dispute. Ljubljana's most recent move has been to try and block Croatia from joining the Organisation for Economic Cooperation and Development. Furthermore, it seems the European Commission might also not support Croatia's entry into the OECD for the reason that the Croatian government is not respecting the rule of law. The Croatian Foreign Ministry has issued a statement calling Slovenia's revision of its previously positive stance towards Croatia's OECD membership surprising. It also notes that due to a bilateral issue, Slovenia is now blocking a process which the European Commission actively supports. Slovenia's blockade of Croatia's OECD membership was brought up by Prime Minister Andrej Plenković at the beginning of today's cabinet session. He said again that Croatia's stance towards the arbitration ruling was clear and that now the border dispute could only be solved through dialogue. He also appealed to Slovenia to support Croatia's OECD membership and stop this political blackmail. The government has secured 7,600,000 kuna from the state budget, which will be used to reward firefighters for their work in putting out a record number of wildfires in Croatia this year. Also, the Ministry of Defence has secured 1,160,000 kuna, which will be used to reward the pilots and ground staff of Croatia's fleet of firefighting aircraft. EU funds will also be drawn on to purchase new firefighting vehicles and equipment. Hurricane Irma, one of the strongest Atlantic storms in recorded history, has so far taken the lives of at least 9 people and decimated the island of Barbuda in the Caribbean. Wind speeds of over 300 kilometers an hour destroyed houses and caused considerable flooding. No communication is possible at the moment with the island, and it is not known what has happened to the 7,000 people who refused to be evacuated. Hurricane Irma has now reached the coast of Puerto Rico and is heading in the direction of Florida. On the fourth and final day of her stay in Lika, President Kolinda Grabar-Kitarović will visit the Eugen Kvaternik military barracks and meet the Croatian Army's firefighting units. Later in the afternoon, she will meet with the heads of diplomatic missions and international organizations represented in Croatia in the town of Perušić as part of the Feel Croatia project. Sport, and at the European Basketball Championships, Croatia is playing its last game in Group C against the Czech Republic. The match tipped off at 1:30 p.m. and there is live coverage on Croatian television's second channel. If Croatia wins, it'll take second place in the group. The Czech team has no chance of reaching the next stage of the tournament. In Group A, Slovenia beat France 95-78 yesterday, securing the top spot. Finland are second and France are third. Also, Greece beat Poland 95-77 and so go through. Lithuania have taken first place in Group B after beating Germany 89-72 yesterday. Italy are second, Germany third and Ukraine fourth. This afternoon's forecast calls for more and heavier rain, especially on the northern Adriatic and in the Gorski Kotar and Lika regions. The sunniest weather will be in the south of the country, although rain showers and thunderstorms are expected there too towards the end of the day. There'll be a moderate and in places strong southeasterly Yugo wind. On the northern coast there'll be a northeasterly Bura wind with gale force gusts in places. Highest daily temperatures will be between 15 and 20 degrees Celsius. In the Istrian and Dalmatian interiors and on the coast, highs will be between 21 and 26 degrees and up to 27 degrees in the far south of the country. The occasional rain will continue for the rest of the week, mainly in mountainous areas and in the Dalmatian interior on Friday and Saturday. On Sunday there'll be rain showers in northern regions. Mornings will be fresher and especially at the weekend, when there will also be some fog. But on Sunday temperatures should climb again and it could be hot in places. On the coast it'll be still changeable with frequent rain, mainly in the form of rain showers, which could be followed by thunderstorms. There'll be a moderate to strong southeasterly wind with a passing Bura wind in places on Friday.